Hi everyone, I hope that you're doing well. My name is Jayme and I'm the Hermetic Shaman. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you for being a part of this community. Today's reading is a general collective message. It is intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you and gently release what does not. To book a personal reading or a cord cutting session, the link to my website is in the description box below. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. There's this energy of somebody trying to plan some kind of false flag event. But I feel like this false flag event, this manufactured emergency, is all a distraction to get you to look in the opposite direction of what it is that somebody here is trying to do. Somebody's trying to implement something behind the scenes, and they want to do it before you catch wind of it, because if you do, you'll be able to put a halt to it, or something here about you'd be able to call it out. So that's why somebody here is intentionally trying to manufacture this false flag to keep you preoccupied. So just be careful in the next week or so, collective. If somebody's trying to get you to look over there, make sure you also look in the, make sure you check both ways before you cross the street, so to speak. We are going to begin with the tarot dice. Things will be loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. What is the vibe? What is the tea? What is going on in collective energy? We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Four of Wands sideways. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups upright is somebody who's very emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, highly intuitive, very compassionate, very nurturing, but also somebody here that has healthy boundaries. We do have the Ten of Wands here. This has to do with your ability to be able to overcome some kind of obstacle. It's like, no matter what was thrown your way, no matter how much weight was placed upon you, it's like you're still being able to cross the finish line. I think I made a joke the other day about, all of these sticks being put on your back, right? Like, think about being at the gym, right? Adding all that extra weight. Like, you've been working on your glutes, you've been working on your calves, right? You've been working on your muscles. You've been building up strength, endurance, tolerance. This is all going to serve you in this next phase and in this next chapter of your life. Something here to do with some kind of opportunity, some kind of decision here that you are making. And I feel like whatever this is, I feel like you had to strategize, so to speak, in order for you. It's kind of like drowning out other people's GPS. If I'm making any sense there. Like, other people were trying to narrate or even dictate what direction you went to next. But when it comes like the strategizing, it's like you had to like plan the route out yourself. Maybe you had to do things your own way. Somebody here was definitely trying to taint something. Either way, whatever that is, I feel like that's coming to an end. Some kind of confusion here is being cleared up, or you can see through the confusion. This has to do with this hermit energy here. This has to do with you being very introspective. It's about knowing how to shine your light even when you're in darkness. That's that hermit energy, right? He has that lantern in his hand. It's all about choosing to follow your light, to follow your own inner compass. It's like whatever you have done I feel like you did something, because we have the Two of Wands. This is not only about some kind of delay, but it's also about making a strategic decision, a strategic move forward. We have an Emperor here that's in the reverse, with the Three of Cups reversed. The Emperor reverse is somebody here that's very controlling. They do not care about anybody else involved. This is somebody here that only cares about enriching themselves. This is definitely not somebody here that's thinking about what's best for the kingdom. The Emperor upright is somebody here who makes decisions that's best for everybody involved. Because the Emperor upright knows that if his kingdom prospers, then so does he. Because his kingdom is a reflection on him. Somebody's party here is now coming to an end because it's like whatever they have reflected out is now being reflected back to them. Whoever this Emperor in the reverse is. So whatever control... Okay. Somebody could be planning this false flag event because they want to take the heat and the attention off of them. Because there's been... I'm not saying that there's like this kind of uprising where people are, you know, protesting this individual. I don't think it's that extreme, but it does feel like support is being withdrawn from this individual, especially with this Four of Wands sideways. The Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles on the side. Somebody here never wanted other people to see your value, to see your worth, to see your dedication, your discipline, your ability to get the job done. And your ability to not only get the job done, but also to take care of things. Because the Queen of Pentacles, to me, you know, is somebody here who's going to, for an example, routinely change, you know, their oil, keep up with the maintenance of their vehicle. That's protecting an investment, so to speak. This all has something to do with you being able to be in full control of your capacities with this strength energy. Knowing how to tame the beast within, but also knowing how to coexist with it in a way that that serves both of you and your ego. It's about finding that balance. I feel like you've been dealing with somebody here who has been off balance, where you have been finding that balance of coexisting with you and your ego. Somebody here has just gone overboard, and they're trying to cover something up because he's trying to keep himself hidden. He's right in between. There is some kind of opportunity here that is headed your way, or I feel like you've decided to take some kind of opportunity here, but you had to strategize your way down that path. We do have the Hierophant here on the side as well. The Hierophant is somebody who is very dedicated to Source, a leader of sorts. It's a leader chosen by the people. So the people are seeing you as some kind of a leader. You could be stepping into like a leadership position. Collective, and I don't know how this reading resonates for you, whether it's family, friends, love, or business, but you're positioning, you're rising in some kind of way. This could just be other people just seeing you and be like, oh, look at Collective, look at what they're doing. I want to be like that. Or I want to be able to have those things. Let me learn from Collective. And they're learning from your example, and that's just in the way that you're doing things. Maybe this even has to do with how careful you've had to plan things, or how careful you had to think things through. Because when I say with that whole strategizing, you know, it's like playing chess. You gotta think like 2 or 3 moves in advance, if not more. The 4 Swords, the Lovers, and the Page of Swords. There definitely is something here that is finally coming to a rest. It's coming to a halt. I want to say something or someone here is being forced into some kind of a recovery. Whether that's spiritual recovery, or somebody here is being forced in, you know, into rehab. That's messages specifically for someone, not everyone. The Lovers here does symbolize some kind of soulmate relationship. And soulmates are people that are meant to come into our lives to teach us some kind of a lesson. Some soulmates are in our life for a season, others are in our life for longer. There's definitely been some kind of inquisition with this Page of Swords. Somebody here has definitely been looking into something. Somebody here has done some kind of digging. They were in search of some kind of truth, some kind of information here. What I'm also getting here is that somebody here was not able to put something to an end for you, no matter how hard they tried. It feels like somebody here has no choice but to end whatever assault. And what I mean by assault, I don't mean like a physical assault. It almost feels mostly mental. Maybe that's why they're trying to throw everything they have left into this false flag event. So if things have been quiet or things have been feeling a little eerie, I feel like that's because somebody here has been up to no good trying to plan their last hurrah, so to speak. It's like they're gonna do their last big one. You know, it's like they wanna go out in style. But they know that they're not going to succeed. They know it's a little bit too late. But it's like, let me throw everything that I have. And then again, that's probably them still in their ego. Let me throw everything I have so I can prove to really ultimately to themselves. But I still feel like they're going to be stopped, dead in their tracks. Judgment, staring right at me. Judgment. They're going to be held accountable. Universe, please tell us more. I also feel like something here has been delayed. Maybe somebody here has been intentionally trying to delay something from coming your way. This could involve, like, finances. Maybe with that Page of Swords, somebody here was actually able to find out some kind of information. Maybe they did some kind of investigation of sorts to find out maybe why something here was never given to you, why was something here delayed or prolonged. And I feel like it has to do with whoever this Emperor in the reverse is. This is definitely somebody here who's very controlling, borderline narcissistic, or has narcissistic traits. Very temper tantrumy with the Emperor reversed. If this is somebody here who wants to get their way all the time. Universe, please tell us more. We have the Chariot. There's some kind of fast moving energy here. We have the Queen of Cups here again with the Knight of Wands. There's definitely some kind of fast moving energy here. Excuse me. It's like whatever path that you're on, somebody here can't stop the momentum, so to speak. It's because you've taken action on something here. Something here that has inspired you. We have the Ace of Wands. This is like a brand new beginning. This is you not turning back. It's like you're not looking back. You're moving 100% completely forward. You're not looking back. We have the Queen of Wands. You could be looking really good right now. You could be shining in some kind of a way. It's like you're fully have embraced who you are, what it is that you want, and you've like healed yourself in some kind of way, and you're just bravely, passionately, courageously moving forward into your future. Heavy Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Leo energy here. Aries as well. Universe, please tell us more. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. The Six of Wands in the reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here did not choose peace. Somebody here did not allow you as well to move forward in peace. See, this is somebody that's been trying to block you from moving forward, but their attempts have failed and they're no longer working. Doesn't matter what this person tries to do, doesn't matter how many people they get to gang up on you, nothing here seems to work. You're still moving forward. It's like you're bulldozing through this energy that people keep sending your way, and that's why luck is changing for you. That's why there's a positive turn of events with this Wheel of Fortune. Things going to be going in your favor, and 10s are also out completions. You're done with that cycle. You're done with this individual and their flying monkeys or their cronies, so to speak. It no longer affects you. That's why I feel like they're trying their big one, so to speak. They're doing their big one right now. It's in the process. They've been setting it up behind the scenes, and they're just waiting. They're waiting to initiate that false flag, to create the sense of urgency here, to keep you distracted in order to try and sabotage you in some kind of way. Because this is somebody here that's not able to meet you and face you head to head. They can't do that. Not this Emperor in the reverse. Absolutely not. Can't do that. Universe, please tell us more. The Nine of Wands. There's been a lot of perseverance. It's like, yeah, you may have a little bit of battle wounds. You have battle scars. But they're just reminders of the triumphs that you've had. Four of Cups, Two of Wands reversed, in the Six of Pentacles. Something here is definitely being taken away from an individual. And this is somebody that has been more preoccupied and more focused on what everybody else is doing, instead of following their own heart, instead of following their own cup, instead of following their own opportunity. This is somebody here that has been completely ignoring source, the divine, their own intuition, their own wants, their own needs, their own desires. Somebody here has definitely been focused on trying to keep everybody else happy. And some kind of decision is being made. It's already been made with the Two of Wands in the reverse. It's no longer in the contemplation stage. But something here is being taken away. Somebody here is going to have to pay back whatever it is that they have taken, because they didn't earn it. Somebody here did not earn something. Somebody here could also be losing something due to upkeep. Maybe they didn't keep up with something that they needed to keep up with. That's why something here is being taken away, much like a repossession. Like something here could be being like repossessed, like spiritually, maybe even physically. And that's because they never nurtured it. They never took care of it. Universe, please tell us more. We have the Five of Wands and the King of Cups. Hermit, Five of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Swords, and the Six of Cups reversed. Somebody has definitely been stuck in the past with that Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody who cannot get over something. They're definitely trapped mentally. Somebody here is definitely trying to do everything that they can to get themselves out from being outside in the cold, but they can't. So maybe this is an individual here that's very upset. See, the problem is somebody here feels triggered by your growth, by your healing, by your success, by your ability to pick yourself up and keep moving. See, everybody's looking at you as an example of what it looks like to come through something or to be on the other end. And other people are learning from your example. They're learning from you. And this person, instead of trying to learn from you, it's like they want to get rid of you because they feel like you're the problem here. But either way, the King of Cups is definitely somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, emotionally mature, somebody kind, compassionate, but this is somebody here that has healthy boundaries. Yes, this is somebody that's given to make decisions based on how they feel. If they're not feeling something, if something feels off, the King of Cups is out. Same thing with that Queen of Cups. There could have been some kind of conflict here that somebody here has been trying to erect around you in order maybe to keep you away from somebody here that could be like an equal partner. Family, friend, lover, business with the King of Cups. Somebody here that's just as kind, caring, and compassionate as you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is somebody here that works extremely hard, very disciplined. This is somebody here that's setting themselves up for their own future. So what? Was somebody trying to stop you? Obviously they were. They were trying to stop you from creating your own future. This is definitely somebody here that you had disconnected from. Maybe you cut a cord from this person. This person could have been a soulmate of yours, could have even been a karmic soulmate. And karma is just curriculum. This has something to do with your love for yourself, with your self-respect, with your self-love. We also have a King of Wands and the Three of Cups and the Devil. Two of Pentacles reversed and the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody here has definitely been very toxic, controlling, very binding, very restrictive. That's the Devil energy. Something here has been very restrictive. And why am I getting with this Three of Cups? Like this false sense of trying to keep something up. You know, like, oh, what is everybody else gonna say? What is that? You know what I mean? Just because you're not talking to this person, it's like, why can't you just tell them the truth? Or, you know what I mean? Like, why does it matter? And I feel like this is somebody that you no longer talk to, but maybe you have been feeling pressure from the rest of the friend group. Oh, talk to this person again, or the family environment, or the work environment, whatever. And I feel like you're just dead set and moving on to the future, and you're like, no, I'm not looking back. I'm not going back to being restricted and pretending like it's all okay here with this Three of Cups. I'm not doing it. You've made the choice. You've chosen independence. You've chosen independence. You've chosen to stand on your own. Oh, I feel like this false flag event... Okay. They could even be doing this. Right? Because they know, like, this could be somebody here that you haven't talked to in a bit, and they could be wanting to come in out of nowhere with this false flag event, saying that they need help, and then when you decide not to, because they know that you're going to say no. they're going to try and use that against you. Be like, oh, the collective is leaving me out for dead. They're not willing to help me. Da 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 da. But it's like you're under no obligation to do so. But they're coming in just to do that, to have that, you know what I mean? To have that story. That's the sabotage behind the scenes. They've already planned it all out. This is somebody that wants to feel like you, they kind of like they want to push you into a corner. You're damned if you do, and you're going to be damned if you don't. And I feel like you're at the point where it's like, I don't even care if I'm damned if I don't, because I've created some kind of stability here for myself. I can stand on my own. I don't need you. You're the one that needs me. So not only do they need you, but it needs to be under their terms. You need to be willing to accept their conditions in order to help them. This is definitely somebody here who's in competition with you. They don't like the way that you shine amongst the rest of the group, amongst the rest of the environment that you're in with this Five of Wands energy. This could even been somebody here that wanted your position. Maybe they wanted to be, I mean, we do have two leaders here. The Emperor reversed and the Hierophant. So what, this person wanted to be seen in your honor? But the thing is, you didn't ask for this honor. For this honor. You didn't ask to be an example. But maybe that's what God and Source is using you as an example. Because I feel like the moment that you disconnected from this individual, things started going in your favor. And I feel like the more and more that things finally started moving for you, the more and more that you were like, yeah, I'm definitely never going back there. It's like you made the connection. You made the connection of who was robbing and stealing your energy. This Emperor in the reverse. This person could be a father figure, or this person could just be a father. Maybe they're not a very good one. This is definitely somebody here that's not a very good provider. Not at all. They don't bring anything to the table. Universe, please tell us more. The Ten of Cups. Six of Wands reversed, the Fool reversed, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody is going to have to be forced to move on. They're going to have to be forced to move on and find their own happiness. Somebody is also definitely repeating some kind of a cycle. This is not the first time that they have done this. Especially with that Fool reverse. Somebody here is in a constant loop. You're headed towards the Ten of Cups. You're headed towards happily ever after, so to speak here. You're going to be extremely content. You're getting ready to begin a new cycle in regards to love. Because before the Ten of Cups is the Nine of Cups, you need to love thyself completely before you can even think about loving somebody else. Somebody here was definitely trying to taint your heart. They wanted you to feel bitter and like you had no other choice to keep your vibration low, so that way you wouldn't be seen as the leader that you are. Something here about your shine, your natural ability to draw attention in. Because think about the Hierophant, right? People are showing up to his service, so to speak. Because they want to be. They don't have to. They're under no obligation to do so. But they are. Because they want to hear what this person has to say. They value this person's opinion and their connection to Source. I also feel like whatever is happening here, they're only going to end up humiliating themselves. With this false flag event, they're only going to end up humiliating themselves. Universe. The Empress reversed? Don't even tell me this is a whole karmic couple here. The Empress reverse is somebody who's very needy. Is this somebody here that doesn't want to put in the work? They don't want to put in the labor, so to speak. They want something handed to them. They want to take the easy way out. This is somebody here who's very entitled, pretentious. Somebody that, again, these individuals here only care about looks and what it looks like. Like, they don't want to be the Empress. They want to be seen as the Empress and the Emperor upright, but they don't want to put in the work that comes with holding that title. This person could be a mother figure, or this person just could be a mother in general. Doesn't have to be. The difference is being spotted, because we have the Hierophant here reversed. The difference is being spotted, and it has to do in your individuality here with this Queen of Wands. So don't even tell me that. I feel like it's this karmic masculine here, this Emperor in the reverse. I don't know how this resonates with you, but this person has not been working alone. Whether it's their own spouse that's been working with them, or their work wife, so to speak. And flip the roles how it resonates. It could be a feminine and distorted masculine energy who's dealing with a distorted masculine and feminine energy. Apply the roles however they fit in your situation. But it has something to do with your individuality, your authenticity here, and you leading with purpose with this Ace of Wands. Something here to do with your drive. Yeah, somebody has been intentionally creating some kind of... This is willful ignorance. Somebody here just... Whatever's going on with this individual, it's they're refusing to admit some kind of truth within themselves. They're unwilling... It's like they're purposely being ignorant. And there's the Nine of Pentacles again. There's independence. Being able to take care of yourself, standing on your own 2 feet. Don't even tell me that this individual here was trying to keep some kind of cord attached to you here because they wanted you to help take care of them. Maybe help take care of them and their family. You know, to sacrifice yourself for their choices. Maybe this is somebody... These two people probably don't even like each other. But it's this false sense of obligation here. It's like somebody wanting you to fall for somebody's inability to take accountability for their own choices. And because you're making different choices, they're feeling like it's not going to support them, like you're no longer under their control. But they wanted you to... I don't know how this resonates, but it's like somebody wanted you... They wanted to sacrifice yourself for them and whoever they're attached to's well-being. And these other people, because remember, people were trying to rise up against you. They were okay with that. It's like a whole den of demons. A whole den of demons are going hungry. And it's not your problem. Universe. Please give us one more. The Three of Cups. The Eight of Swords reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Hermit with this Ten of Pentacles. Somebody can't stop something here that is fated. They can't. The Ten of Pentacles is all about securing one's own future, leaving some kind of a legacy, leaving some kind of a mark. Somebody here can't stop something. Now they're all trapped in their head here because they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They've spent so much time in victimhood or in victim mentality here that they don't know how to get themselves out of it. Now they're feeling heavily crushed with that Eight of Swords. They're feeling confined, restricted themselves. And meanwhile, a return of happiness is coming in for you. This is happiness. You being happy is really disrupting this den of demons. It really is. They don't want to see you happy. Because you were providing for them in place of this person being able to provide for themselves. It's like somebody was trying to secure their future off of your back, off of your sacrifice. And I feel like your sacrifice had to do with you caring about these people, creating this false sense of obligation. But it's like you're waking up to the fact that just because you've been my friend for 20 years, or just because you're my family member, or just because I've worked here for this long, it doesn't mean that I'm going to allow you to force me into a position here where I put your needs above my own. But I feel like I got to a place where it depleted you until you reclaimed your power back. We have the Lovers. Again, with the Five of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. For those of you that are single, maybe somebody here never wanted you to be in a commitment. They never wanted you to be in a relationship. Oh, okay. Because if you are, then you're going to be too busy. You're not going to have time for them. You're too busy, you know, in your own relationship. So somebody wanted you to sacrifice love in order to support somebody else. Like, for an example, like, this could be a sibling here that never wanted you to marry because they wanted you to sacrifice that part so that way they can help you, like, take care, like, you can help take care of their family. You can be one big, all happy family. But this sibling here should be easily able to provide, but they don't want to. And they could have been lying to their spouse, who is probably just as, you know, appeal to somebody else's demons. I will just say that when I was talking about that den of demons. In order to gang up on you, because this person could have said, oh, well, that person doesn't want something, you know, and it's going to affect all of us. You know, they're doing this on purpose. And it's like, no. That's not the case at all. You know what I mean? Like, somebody just wanted you to self-sacrifice for their own poor choices. And they could have gone as far as to, like I said, create this illusion around you so that people here wouldn't see your value. So they wouldn't want to invest in you. So they wouldn't see you as a prosperous opportunity. They just wanted you to give up and give in, but you didn't. Give me one moment. Alrighty, y'all, I am back. Universe, please tell us a little bit more for the collective. We have child and abandonment. Maybe somebody could have been trying to claim that you had abandoned your child, or somebody here was wanting you to abandon your innocence, take it how it resonates. Huh. Somebody here was trying to do death magic? But you were protected? Maybe somebody here could have been trying to do death magic in order to rid you of your innocence. Or somebody here could have even been... Maybe somebody here was trying to sacrifice you since childhood? Maybe this is somebody here that has some kind of abandonment issues? Universe, please give me one more. Thank you. All because they wanted to receive some kind of unexpected money. And now they're hitting poverty. This is somebody here that's now looking for a handout. They're looking for a handout. Whatever they did something here to receive some kind of unexpected money. Oh, you're a rising star, and you're tapping into your abundance. You're tapping into your divine inheritance. Excuse me, as above, so below. You're bringing it down. You've been bringing something into fruition. Look at that, especially with that unexpected money. It's like you're claiming something. Maybe that's why somebody here was trying to do this death magic to you. Somebody could have even gone as far, this is for someone, not everyone, but somebody could have been trying to do some kind of death magic here in order to sacrifice you, in order to, like, save their own children, or I don't know, to solidify something for their children. Like, they were willing to get rid of you if it meant helping out their own? I don't know. This all has something to do here with your occupation. Whatever it is that you do for work, somebody never wanted you to be able to come into alignment with your soul's purpose. They never wanted you to come into alignment with your assignment. But now that you have... See, and look at this doctor. This doctor also holds some kind of position. He holds some kind of nobility. This is something here with whatever this occupation is, whatever it is that you have been working towards, that you're clearly, you know, full steam ahead, so to speak. Somebody can get you to sacrifice that. Somebody here was definitely trying to take something for themselves. Universe, please tell us more. Why is the child here? I mean, this could also be somebody here that's extremely immature with the Emperor reversed. This could definitely be somebody here that's older, that still acts like they're a child. Oh, but it's not fair. Maybe somebody who doesn't feel like it's fair. We have hustling and thief. This child could even just be something here that you have birthed. Something here that you have created. And somebody here was trying to steal? Steal from something here that you have been hustling? They've been trying to stop some kind of creation here that you have been working towards. That's what it is. Somebody's been trying to steal some kind of creation here. Or they've been trying to stop or steal your ability to create, to give to themselves. Maybe this is somebody that has even been trying to do that since childhood. Or maybe somebody here was just very envious of your ability to hustle, your ability to persevere and continue to move forward. And somebody here was trying to rob that from you. Rob your gift, your ability to transmute, to overcome, to persevere. So this person has definitely been trying to dig for dirt to start some kind of an argument. Maybe they were trying to dig for dirt, trying to claim that you were stuck in some kind of romantic love affair. And we have a karmic friend. So you are connected to these people in some kind of way. They're karmically connected with you. Secret competition. They were trying to dig for dirt here, anything to, like, dirty your name. That's what they want. Somebody here just wanted to dirty your name because they were in secret competition with you. Because they're not happy with the choices that they have made. And maybe that cord that you severed was no longer competing with this person. Maybe you're no longer giving any energy to this person. You're like, I'm doing me and I don't care. I don't care about you. I don't care about trying to keep up with you. And I feel like this is somebody that has been doing a lot of things because somebody here wants you to, maybe that's part of this digging for dirt or this fight, wanting you to like give them some kind of pushback, give them anything, but you're not giving them nothing. You know that this person was just trying to rob and steal from you. And this person could have been treating you this way since childhood. They wanted you to accept. And that's exactly what you did. So it's like a double-edged sword here. Because this person wanted you to accept them or accept your fate with them. And it's like you accepted them for who they are. But you also accepted the fact that you don't need to be connected with them. So yeah, they got what they wished for. They got you to accept. It's just not how they wanted you to. Universe, tell me about this unexpected money. Somebody here is talking shit. Yeah, this crybaby is now talking shit because you're receiving unexpected money. Because somebody's mad that they can't be one of your groupies. That's what it is. That's why they're talking shit now, because they know they can't be one of your groupies. And this could even be somebody here that could have claimed that you're never going to amount to anything. This could even be somebody here that's like, oh, well, I've known them since childhood. They weren't shit then. They're not shit now. Yada, yada, yada. They're just talking all this shit. Because they couldn't rob from you. Physically. They're not able to get anything more from you. So let me just talk shit, because I'm clearly jealous that I can't be a groupie of collectives. Because you've rejected them. You rejected them out of your life. You were like, no. We have child services. So, somebody here could have been trying to get you investigated in order for you to lose your children. For those of you that are dealing with that, for others of you, whatever investigation that somebody was trying to put you under, some kind of false persecution, it didn't work. Maybe somebody here talked so much shit to get you under false persecution, to get people to investigate you. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that you were receiving your money all wrong. Or maybe that's what they're saying. I don't know. I can't keep up with those people. And I don't think that people should necessarily keep up with them. Like, how and why are they still relevant is what I want to know. We have an offer, moves in silence, caught a case, creativity. Somebody could be wanting to reach out and make an offer. Moves in silence. This is that false flag energy. All to try and get you to, like, catch a case. They definitely want to try and pass something on to you. This could be somebody here who caught a case. They could have received some, I don't know, some kind of sexual infection, some kind of sexual disease. Somebody that was trying to steal your work, trying to copy off you, feed off of you. And we have a stalker. They talk so much shit about you, but it's like, I feel like they're like right up your ass. They're trying to be like right up your ass. This person could also be talking shit now because it's like whatever investigation that whatever persecution they were trying to put you under, they're now under that persecution, which is probably why they're trying to create this false flag event. They're going to picture that. They're going to go into this thinking that it is an emergency. But it's like they're trying to use you against you. Universe, please tell us more. We have the collective. This could have something to do here with your anointing. Maybe somebody here doesn't like your anointing. Maybe somebody was trying to claim that you were a whore, that you were a slut, when in all actuality they're a whore, they're a slut. Somebody was just trying to start all this gossip here because they're actually snapped and unhinged. This is somebody that's crazy. They're crazy. Somebody who could have been trying to poison you, trying to infect you, be toxic in some kind of way, whether physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Universe, please give us one more. We have projection in Sagittarius. There could be a Sagittarius that is projecting on you, or you could be a Sagittarius and somebody else projecting on you. Take it how it resonates. But somebody here has been projecting on you, collective. Maybe somebody here could have been trying to project on you since Sagittarius season that has previously passed. And we have sickness. There's something here to do with some kind of sickness. I don't know. I feel like this person caught something and maybe they're trying to, maybe that's what it is. Maybe somebody was trying to project the fact that you gave them something when in all actuality you never did. This is somebody here that's just very, intolerant of your independence, of you being this Sigma. So they've been heavily projecting on you. Excess, gluttony. Yeah, something here to do with your spiritual gift. And I feel like whatever that gift is, it was the key to unlocking your abundance this lifetime. And somebody here has been trying to project you to stop you from using your spiritual gift. Some of you could be a truth speaker in some kind of way, and maybe this person did not like the fact that you awoken the masses to this person's tricks and shenanigans. It's in the way that you keep it real. Somebody here has been projecting. You know, they'll say everything under the sun. They'll say that you're a whore. They'll say that you're a slut. They'll say that you have diseases. They'll say that you're broke. They'll say that you're a gold digger. They'll say all of these things. Minus the truth. All to try and rob from you. Because they ultimately wanted to rob your innocence. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Tell me about the collective, please. Playing both sides in path unknown, exposing lies. Yeah, there could... Somebody here was definitely playing both sides. I feel like this is somebody here that was trying to act like they were your friend to your face. Oh, but we're family, but we're this. They wanted you to care, when in all actuality, they never cared. Oh, we've been best friends since kindergarten, or whatever. Whatever they want to use. And it's like, all right, just because I've known you that long doesn't mean that it's okay for you to still continue to treat me this way. And it's like somebody here is lying to themselves at this point. But somebody here is playing both sides. Someone is trying to appease everyone. They're trying to... So don't even tell me that somebody here hasn't even been taking your side. So not only that, but other people didn't take your side? The path ahead in the relationship is uncertain yet hopeful. They wanted to keep you in this perpetual state of uncertainty but feeling hopeful. Some kind of lies here are being exposed, and you're being asked to protect your heart at this time. Guard your emotions. Don't give them anything. If you need to scream, scream into a pillow. Yeah, somebody here is now pretending to be fine. And they're wearing a facade. Yeah, someone here is pretending to be fine. And this is somebody, yeah, this person that has been playing both sides. They've been trying to act like they're concerned, but they're not sincere, hiding ulterior motives. Now they're pretending to be fine here because they know the smoke and mirrors are crumbling. They're fading. People are seeing you, collective, for who you are. They're seeing the anointing. They're seeing the crown on your head. They see it. They feel it when you walk into the room. They can't deny it. And it's got them shooketh. Universe, please tell us about the projection in Sagittarius. Quiet contentment. Universe, you're gonna have to tell me more, please. Okay, this is somebody that was projecting onto the fact because you just want quiet contentment. You want simple companionship that brings you peace and satisfaction. And somebody is talking shit like, who the hell does the collective think that they are? Like, nobody, like, everybody needs to suffer with things that they don't want to. And it's like, but no. No, you don't. That's where your power comes in. So somebody's mad at you for owning your power because they can't own their own power. We have unexpected news. Unbelievable news will shatter your expectations. It did come out in the reverse. I feel like you're expecting this news. I feel like you know exactly what has happened in spite of nobody wanting to believe you. You know the truth. So whenever the bomb drops, so to speak, and I feel like the bomb is going to drop after the false flag event, that I don't think that is going to succeed, by the way. And I think it's because of that this bomb is going to go off and it's going to be like, see, I told you all along. Someone is definitely going to be spiraling out of control because they know that their mask has been ripped off. There has been some kind of unspoken tension here. And I feel like the culprit who has been creating the unspoken tension I feel like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, and I know I keep repeating that, collective, but it's like, you were damned by dealing with this person because you were being plagued as the enemy, and now you're being plagued as the enemy because you don't want to deal with this person. Silent resentment. Yeah, somebody has been silently resentful of you. Someone is about to reveal everything. No holds barred. Somebody does not want this to be seen. The beans are about to be spilled. Someone is about to reveal everything. About how somebody here was testing the limits, but they can no longer test the limits. Somebody was trying to examine how you react under pressure. But it wasn't until you decided to balance yourself out. Maybe you're not giving them anything. And they're like, but what? So that's why they've been trying to turn up the heat. And it's like, it's not making you dance. It's just making you grab, you know, your pina colada instead. Right? Maybe you're using the heat that's being, metaphorically speaking right now, it's like somebody's turning up the heat and you're like, ooh, it's really hot in here, but you know what? I can use this energy to help me manifest myself on a nice warm beach, sipping a pina colada, right? Somebody, yeah, whatever the beans are going to be spilled is about how complicated something was, and I feel like you've already known this. You've seen the complications of it. How somebody here was just conflicted with themselves, and all they wanted to do was double-cross people. They had their own inner conflict because they were not willing to own their own power. You know, it's always the loudest and the toughest people that need to prove a point, but they're only actually proving it to themselves. They're not proving it to anybody else. Because a weak person needs to show off. They do. Let me clean this up. Are these all the same? Yeah. Universe, what else does a collective need to know? We have divine destiny. I step fully into my divine destiny, walking the path of my soul's highest evolution. That's exactly what you're doing right now, collective. You have headed down your divine destiny, and you have re-energized yourself. I wake up every day feeling energized, knowing that my purpose fills me with unstoppable momentum. It does. It does. You're not motivated by caffeine, you're motivated by divine energy. Metaphorically speaking. I still need my 1 cup of coffee in the morning, I'm not gonna lie. You don't want to deal with me until I have that. Universe, please tell us more. Give us one more, please. Forgiveness. I free myself from the weight of resentment, reclaiming my power to live in peace. Absolutely. That's why I feel like you're just indifferent to this person now. You don't care anymore. You're not holding on to any resentment. Because I feel like you've learned at the end of the day that it was never even about you to begin with. And that can be freeing and that can be liberating. And that releases you from that resentment. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. We have journey. You are being called to explore new horizons, whether physical or spiritual. Be willing to travel beyond the familiar, for the path ahead holds experiences your spirit has long awaited. Okay. Okay, collective. And there's the distraction. There's the false flag of somebody trying to stop you from going down this journey towards new experiences, whether physically or spiritually, or even both. Somebody is trying to create this distraction to stop you from going down this journey that you have always been meant to, because you're on you've accessed your divine destiny. They're trying to stop you from being this unicorn. But you were meant to flaunt. I'm sorry, that's not a unicorn. I thought that was a unicorn. I am so sorry. But either way, look at how pretty this horse looks. With its chest plate. You were meant to shine. Doubt and disappointment. False light. Somebody wanted you to... They wanted some kind of disappointment to create some kind of doubt, to create some kind of resentment in you. But I feel like you didn't allow it to happen. In times of doubt, there is clarity to be found within you. I feel like you found the clarity within you. Somebody here was trying to be a false light in your life to stop you from being activated. Universe, please clarify this doubt and disappointment for the collective. Forgiven. Forgiveness. Okay, thank you. Yeah, see, you've forgiven your past here. Deception. Yeah, you knew that somebody here was just trying to do something to stop you from your manifestation. The weight of the pain and resentment cannot follow you where you are going. Are you ready to release the past and rise into the next becoming? Let go and allow sacred renewal to unfold. It's time to put away that doubt, and it's time to put away that disappointment, because you have this journey up ahead and you need to be 100. So it's not a time to doubt yourself. Remember that you are blessed. You are surrounded by divine favor. Blessed in ways seen and unseen. Know that you are cherished and supported by a higher power, and step forward with unwavering faith. It's time to step forward, collective. Or it's time to continue marching forward. Goddesses, do you have a message here for the collective? We have Archimedes. Selfhood. Sorry, I need to cover her up. With Archimedes. I am who I am, and I know who I am. I can take care of myself under all circumstances, and I can let others care for me. I can choose. There is no authority higher than my own. My powers of discernment are finely honed. I am autonomous. I am free from the influence of others' opinions. I am able to separate that which needs separation, so a clear decision can be reached. I think for myself, I set my sights, and aim my bow. My arrows always find their mark. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, Artemis. I've been saying the name wrong. Artemis, another multidimensional goddess reduced by the Greeks to the domain of moon, virgin, huntress, and childbirth, really represented the feminine in all her aspects. She was the huntress who protected animals, and the virgin, whole and complete unto herself, who made love in the woods. When Artemis was a little girl, Zeus, her father, wanted to give her a gift and asked her what she wanted. Artemis replied, I want to run forever wild and free, with my hounds in the woods, and never, ever marry. Artemis has shot her arrow of selfhood into your life to help you focus on yourself. Have you been too much at service of others without making sure you get what you need for yourself? Has it been too long since you had time for yourself or a space of your own? Do the boundaries of your selfhood seem blurred and indistinct? Do you feel you have no right to sell? Do you feel like you have no right to a self of your own, but must always be thinking of others, putting their needs first, until you don't know who you are and what you want? Now is the time to come into yourself. Now is the time to pay attention to the whispering voices of your own needs. Now is the time to take yourself back and celebrate and strengthen who you are. Artemis says that wholeness is nurtured when you honor, respect, and give time to yourself. She also asks, how can you expect to hit any targets if you don't have a self from which to shoot? Okay. Universe. What crystal could the collective connect with at this time? We have Turquoise. The presence and wisdom of the heart are one with the shamanic spirit. You guys can benefit from wearing some turquoise or from connecting with some turquoise at this time. Dear soul, I am the spirit of the Turquoise, and with me is a family of beautiful dolphins. We are here to honor your unique and special frequency. You should know that many ancient texts speak of me. Stories are told of shamans, healers, witches, sorcerers, and great kings who wielded my stones. My colors are of the sea and sky. I am very ancient and deep, and I connect sounds and vibrations as a healing tool. I bring the courage and energy of a fearless soul into your heart. I will whisper the stories of women and men who were able to use this energy for the greater good, reminding you that you were one of them. The leaps and songs of dolphins are meant to play homage to the joy in seeing you today. They are here to give you their intelligence, tenderness, and family union so that your heart may awaken fearless and full of knowing that you belong to our family from the stars. Through song and dance, the earth celebrates, reverberating in the depths of the cosmic waters. Dear soul, you are precious to us, and the world needs your presence. The awakening of your ancient memories as a healer connected to Mother Earth gives you the physical and spiritual strength you seek. Your soul is ancient, carrying a wealth of experiences and talents within. Whatever your art, express it in your daily life. I sense that you acknowledge your uniqueness in a way that you perceive and envision life. It's crucial to realize that you shouldn't suppress this distinctiveness. Your soul was born free, and the more you stifle it, the more complexities will arise in your life. Today we want to give you one more splendid gift, which comes from your loving and supportive ancestors, a precious cloak. Imagine it wearing it whenever you want to connect with us. It will protect you and give you the ability to talk to us and receive our advice. You can also utilize it to simply tap into that heart energy that makes you feel at home. Remember that a true healer is one who is healed and is in service, connecting with heaven and earth. Now it's your turn to continue your healing journey. Surround yourself with like-minded people, kind of like a soul family, because unity is strength, and you need that. Be strong when you have to make choices for yourself. Remember to listen to yourself, but at the same time, open up fearlessly, confident that you can do it. I will be happy to support you when I am on your person. When you wish to recharge me, you should know that I am sensitive to sunlight, so wash me and expose me outdoors, but in the shade. We wish for you to experience life in a way that allows you to freely manifest who you are, a soul healed from personal wounds, ready to offer its presence in whatever else you choose to become. And lastly, Divine Masters. Do you have a final message for the collective? Okay. We have Jawal, Cool, and then we have Gaia. Dwal Kul, also known as the Tibetan, is a Tibetan Buddhist master who is said to have had many incarnations, including as one of the original devotees of the Buddha, and as one of the 3 wise men who honored the birth of Jesus with frankincense, gold, and myrrh. He is one of the Mahatmas presented in the work of Helena Blavatsky, who was one of the first Western channelers to share information on the Ascended Masters. Dwal Kul's purpose is to guide humanity to a more enlightened and compassionate existence. He is one of the lamas residing in the etheric retreat of Shambhala, a city of light hidden in the Himalayas. Many of these lamas are the spiritual guides of lightworkers on Earth. With this card, you are being guided to know that your current situation is an opportunity to evolve as a spiritual being having a human experience. Think beyond your current needs and try to see the bigger picture. Be compassionate in your choices and actions, and open to seeing the other person's point of view. Let go of any selfish desires or needs that may not serve you in the long run, for this will help you take more enlightened steps forward. There is a divine mission in your current circumstances. Your spiritual guides are around you at this time and encouraging you to see how far you have come. See that for yourself and understand how you've evolved. You have all it takes to move forward, to move on and move up. Let go of any fears of loss and limitation. This is just your ego testing your ability to transcend fear. Let your heart lead the way. And then we have Gaia. In Greek, Gaia is land or earth, and Gaia is a goddess figure who is a physical embodiment of the earth herself. But more than that, she is a spiritual force or spirit of the earth. She is the life that moves through the plants, the sweetness in the honey, the air that encourages the bees to fly. Her kiss is on every animal's forehead. She is the being that we can connect with on the spiritual level to develop our very own relationship with the planet we call home. When Gaia comes to you, she is bringing a call from the earth to get connected to her spirit, through animals, plants, and nature. When we walk barefoot on the land, sand, or earth, or spend time in the forest or by water, we give permission for the spirit of Gaia to root us back down into the planet. Just like the earth herself, you are resilient. No matter what has come your way or challenged your peace, you have found a way to continue on and survive. Today you are being encouraged to dig deep into yourself and find more resilience. If you have felt your patience being tested or felt overwhelmed, know it's okay to feel this way, but also work hard on connecting with the parts of yourself that will help you move beyond what is making you feel unsettled. Like a tree letting go of her leaves before the harshness of winter, sometimes we have to surrender what is weighing us down in order to come through a challenge. The spirit of Gaia is with you today, ensuring you are not weighed down but firmly rooted, so that you can continue to grow tall. You have what it takes to survive. And that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.